Excuse me? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, why do you ask?
Just when I see somebody standing on a bridge by themselves, looking down at the water sadly, I want to double check I'm not witnessing something.
You don't have to worry about that. I just come here to think often.
I come here to think often, too. It's a great river.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, shoot. Where are my manners? Sorry. Elliot.
Italia. You look familiar.
Do I?
Are you Jessica's boyfriend?
You know Jessica?
Yeah, she works with my, Ronald Deakins as TAs.
Ronald Deakins. I vaguely remember that name. How's Ronald doing?
Probably fine. How's Jessica?
Can I borrow your answer, please? I've had a pretty rough week.
You can say that again.
You've had a bad week too?
Yeah, it's kind of. But I don't want to worry you with my story or anything. Sorry,
No, it's fine. Hey, if I listen to yours and lend you an ear, then you can listen to mine.
Okay. Now, where do I begin?
Talia.
Oh, hey Tucker.
Hey, hello. I just wanted to know how you were doing.
Good. Wait, don't you have a class in like 2 minutes in the chase?
Yeah, I was doing homework at Maury and, knew you'd be here.
Yeah. Hey, how'd your date with Lily go?
I don't know. Let's just say we were like, 30% compatible?
You don't need statistics to tell me it didn't go well.
I don't know. Well, I knew from the start that she was kind of bored. I knew it early on, and I continued with the date anyway.
Well, come on, what happened?
Okay, so I pulled out my rock collection and Civil War stamps, and I think that brought up a peculiar hatred for historical igneous rocks and Gettysburg stamps.
Shocking.
Alright, I just needed some advice from you.
Well, knowing you, you're gonna need to be a little bit more specific than that.
Like, on relationships, with you and Ronald.
Ronald and I don't think you're gonna get a girl like that.
Like, how?
Well, we started as friends our freshman year, just talking. Then by sophomore year, I upgraded to girlfriend, and then junior year, I realized I was in love with him. So he's just so warm and has a great sense of humor and can commit to plans. I mean, he's just great. That's why I'm bringing this tiramisu to him after class.
Boy, if only I were dating someone like you.
Yeah, well, don't you have class? Shouldn't you get going?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, and also stop throwing wrappers on the ground. That could be a real step up in character.
Yeah. See you later.
See ya.
Workshop. This is what she calls a challenge problem. This is closer to something you would see on a midterm or a final, maybe your final project, but not really something you would expect it to be overly familiar with outside of that. Yeah, so there are two main approaches to this.
Now, look, I can.
Elliot, please, if you're going to come in late, at least come in, like, bloodied and limping, so people think I'm dating a fascinating man.
Look, I don't know how many times I've been late for workshop at this point.
7 times. 7. The average approximate time is 32 minutes.
Okay, so, wow, you're a math major then.
Comp sci.
Okay, so you like being right all the time.
Yes, I do.
That's something we can agree on. And I have a consistent reason for my constant tardiness.
And why is that?
Well, I want to get the cute workshop leader's attention.
Elliot. Elliot, I can see you're not using it.
What? Using what?
The hair product I gave you? I can tell you're not using it.
What?
Your hair is thinning.
I'm 21. I don't thin.
Well, you've managed somehow. Congratulations, you beat science.
Look, just tell me.
Tell you what?
Tell me what you're gonna tell me before you told me that I'm prematurely balding.
Fine. Elliot, I don't date students.
You're a student dating a student right now.
Let me rephrase. I don't date students who I can only refer to as an individual with poor academic performance who shows up 40 minutes late to my workshops.
Hang on, I thought I was 32.
The fact that you can only say that only proves my point even further.
Oh, shoot. Hey, Jess, let's leave my academics off the table for just a second. You know, let's leave it off the table for the rest of this conversation. Now, I might not have that golden little thing that Professor Rickenbacker calls knowledge, but I did remember one thing that is quite crucial.
And what is that?
Well, happy anniversary.
Oh my gosh, Elliot is beautiful.
Well, hey, that's how you impress the workshop TA.
Elliot is beautiful.
Hey, well, I mean, the photo we already had, and the frame just took a little bit of time, a little bit of money, but yeah, hey, happy anniversary.
How much did it cost?
Oh, not much.
About 200?
So you're a math major.
Elliot, a good photo doesn't need to cost $200 to be appreciated.
No. But yeah, you're right. But a great photo needs a great frame, and hey, happy anniversary.
Well, seeing that it's also my 2-month anniversary, I think it would be better spent on a fantastic dinner Saturday night instead of a $200 picture frame. I appreciate the picture, though. It looks really nice. Thanks.
Dinner, yeah, okay. Dinner's cool. All right.
Hey, Talia. Nah. Oh, what's up, Talia? Nah. Yo, Talia, what's up? No. Hello, Talia. What? What?
I spent my hard-earned money buying that tiramisu, and it's authentic tiramisu. Not that he would know, because it is a exquisite, perfect tiramisu. And the thing is, I don't even like tiramisu. I got it because I thought he would like it. But of course, he would know that if he ever even listened to me.
You look great. How did it go with you and Ronald?
How did it go?
Really cool watches. You love watches. It'll be so much fun. It's like a perfect date.
Look, my girlfriend and I already have plans tonight. I don't want her to get the wrong idea. It's just the whole thing. I'm sorry. Like I said, she's gonna be here any minute. I don't want her thinking
Don't worry about that.
I'm just saying. Hello? Someone there?
No, what? I mean, no?
Yes! I saw him with some succubus that calls itself Manuela. I knew if I didn't interrupt, that siren would be sinking her teeth into his neck.
Well, how do you know that's the case? It could have been a friendly sibling hug.
I have 2 siblings that remind me every day why I don't hug them as passionately as Ronnie did with his new woman. Do you have any good food in your fridge right now?
Talia, don't.
Don't what?
This isn't going to be Kirk Hughes all over again.
Kirk was only a problem for little inexperienced Talia at 15. Besides, you weren't even there to witness that. Do you have any good ice cream?
Talia,
I don't even care if it's not the Oreo ice cream sandwiches, just any ice cream will do.
are you sure you saw what you believe?
Why are you taking his side here?
I'm not. It's just... All I'm saying is that I know a few options needed for you to confirm the truth for yourself. Either you stalk him yourself, or you seek a professional that can stalk someone professionally for financial gain.
What are you implying?
Gareth, man, I need you to see the situation here. Like, I'm short on cash to give Jessica a nice 2-month anniversary dinner so that we might actually last till our 3-month. And, can't you understand this?
Not really. Definitely not when I was with her.
Okay, well, I'm not here to know that. I'm here to get the money that I lent you last semester, man.
For what?
The $500. The $500 that I gave you when you got arrested at Jerry's Christmas party, when you got absolutely plastered after going, 12 rounds with a plastic snowman in the neighbor's front lawn? I mean, am I mistaken, or was that some other frat bro who got arrested, for public endangerment, public drunkenness, disturbing the peace?
I don't remember that.
Okay, well, of course you don't. But my checking account does. And now I'm asking you for help because you asked me for help. So you wouldn't have to tell your dad you got arrested for, the 4th time?
I just realized something.
And what's that?
We barely hang out much.
In what way does that pertain to the $500?
No, I just realized that now. We barely do much together.
Yeah, well, if you remember what had happened on Christmas, maybe you'd understand why.
I'm notwithstanding that. I wish we could have done more things together. Like freshman year?
Freshman year, I decided that I would have no life with Greek life, so I wouldn't have to go, 12 rounds with a plastic snowman.
I'm Elliot. I'm not talking about, Roman hedonism here.
What?
I'm talking about sitting at a table with my friend. Eating, drinking, sharing stories. That's all I'm asking. How about it? Later today? I know that answer. You'll have your money at 1:30 tomorrow. You can trust me on that.
Are you Talia? Well, are you?
Yeah?
Alright. Before we begin, I need you to do one thing for me. Put your phone on the ground 2 feet away from you. Do it now. Come on. I don't have all day. I have another appointment across campus. Alright. Just checking. We can begin. Okay. So Tucker told me what you told Tucker. I just need to know why.
Well, I need to get pictures of my boyfriend so I can see if he's cheating.
Tucker already told me what you told Tucker, okay? Is this not a waste of my time? Okay. Could you just start from the beginning?
So what's your name?
My name's Lily.
Lily, nice to meet you. I'm Elliot.
Nice to meet you too. So you're a new face in there.
I am, yeah, it was my first time. How about you? You go there often?
No, it's my first time there as well. You're just a new face.
All right. What brings you around?
I made a graduation resolution to go to every bar and restaurant in Rochester.
How many bar and restaurants are there in Rochester?
I don't know.
I don't know if you're going to be able to make that resolution happen. I'm sorry.
You don't know?
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
The number of bar and restaurants that I go to will be the official number of Rochester establishments.
You know what? Sure. Let's go with that. All right, true. Fair enough.
So it brings you to the bar.
What brings you to the bar is a very long story that involves a girl, a rich kid, and a picture frame. And, you know, only if you're interested.
Intrigued.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I work overtime to get this picture frame. Then, because I'm working overtime, I sleep in because I'm so tired. And then I sleep in for TA class with her, Jess. And then she's mad at me, even when I give her the picture frame, and then I returned it. Brutal.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a her thing.
Maybe it is a her thing, and she just would talk to me. All I can tell is patterns. She doesn't seem to like anything that's permanent, that isn't a contemporary memento. You know, I proposed matching his and hers t-shirts, which is perfectly normal in a relationship.
No, yeah, of
And
course.
right, and she didn't even like that. She got angry, and it was mostly a joke, but yeah.
Well, maybe it's about the ex.
Gareth?
Sure. Maybe it's... Okay, look, right? Like, she's the only one who knows how the relationship ended on her terms, on, like, her side of it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe there wasn't, like, great vibes happening, like, they didn't end on, like, great terms, and, like, being in this is just kind of reminding her of the then, and it's just... something needs to change in order for her to, like, feel great about it, you know?
Maybe, if only she would tell me.
Maybe, maybe no.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but what about yours?
My love life's DOA.
Oh yeah, no one interested?
I mean, I just went out with this guy named Tucker.
Okay.
Total dweeb.
Yeah.
Entire time he talked about igneous rocks, I think, and whenever we would try to change the conversation, somehow we ended up in Civil War stamps, which he really liked.
No good.
Yeah, and so then I try to talk about, you know, me, and I try to, like, you know, talk about, like, common interests and stuff, and then he talks about coins.
Damn.
And how into coins he is. But I think the worst part of it, though, is, like, I couldn't trust him. I didn't like the vibe, bad vibes all around.
Like how? Like, anything you should be concerned about?
No, don't give him too much credit. I did say I was going to use the bathroom and then flee the restaurant.
Sheesh.
Don't give him too much credit.
Wow, okay, well, in the life of tragic love lives, here's the Oscar. You win.
I would like to thank all of my supporters. Thank you so much for this award.
You're welcome. By the way, could I ask you a weird question?
Sure.
Am I balding?
What?
I don't know, it's just like it feels like it's been getting really despondent with her recently. Like I said, hey, why don't you come over? I just got this cool limited edition Richard Nixon ashtray. Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing to the Richard Nixon ashtray.
It's freaking cool!
Is it?
Yes!
Are we sure?
Collector's item. It's got him, it's got his wife, it's got the White House, it's got the Washington Monument, you know, it's got Lincoln Memorial,
Okay.
it's got the Jefferson Memorial.
Let
it's
me
got
let me offer a female perspective on it. It's not cool.
But
It's not. That's probably why she didn't want to come over. I love your enthusiasm. I love the enthusiasm you had. If it was a JFK one, different story.
look, just because he's hot on camera does not mean he's as cool or as smart or as effective as policies as Richard Nixon. He was only president for 3 freaking years. Like,
Okay, but if we think about the offensive.
this view is spectacular.
It's part of my resolution.
Getting pit burgers with a random stranger and watching the lights of Rusheries at night is part of your resolution?
Well, the second half. If I was that good at predictions, I could be making millions of dollars stating omens. If I meet you while watching the sunset, I could say I predicted that too.
Okay, sure. Looking forward to it. Very cool. Do you ever feel like your compassion is finite?
In what way?
It's just, there's someone in your life who you want to care about, you want to love, you want to hang out with, right? That kind of person. And it's this person that you've known you've wanted to be with, you've imagined you've wanted to be with, and then something just clicks and you realize you're indifferent, and you've been indifferent the entire time.
I don't know.
Well, I know. I know, and I don't like it. I just feel like my empathy has turned into the Hoover Dam. Yeah. Okay. Seriously. How do you do it?
Do what?
How can you? I don't know how to put words on it. I don't know how to put it into words. It's just like,
Would you describe it as blind compassion?
sure, yeah.
My friends say that sometimes.
Would you say that about yourself?
No.
Why not?
Because it makes it seem like I can't judge who to show kindness to, but I can. I just don't know how to show that.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I mean, you just went on a walk onto campus with a complete stranger and are now talking about your worst fears.
Okay, yeah. But you're different.
Different how?
Okay, so if there was like a place and like there was like executive vibe inspector,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be making 100,000 years out the gate.
100 grand. Wow. Vibe inspector?
I'm that good.
Very cool.
You're special.
Yay. Hooray, I am special. Okay. You know, I've received more compliments in 2 hours from you than I have in 2 months with...
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to. I apologize. What I meant to say is that you're very empathetic and you're very kind. So just thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was thinking about it too.
No, I'm the one dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should go.
No, hey, I can leave.
No, it's fine. I got something early tomorrow.
Well, hey, well, for what it's worth, For what it's worth, I did really appreciate the conversation. I'm sorry.
I enjoyed it too. It's fine. Just consider what I said about Jessica before you make your next move. Fewer regrets in the future.
Why?
Because you paid me to take the pictures.
No, why would he do such a thing?
I don't know. It's probably best you find out yourself.
Can't I just pay you more money to find out?
Lady, I'll just take the pictures here. I'm not in the Baker Street business. It's a miracle I found these pictures in one day.
Don't worry, just the borrower here to get even with the borrowee.
What's with the envelope?
I didn't need people looking at this money.
There it is. Thank you.
So, what about that girl from last night?
What girl?
Elliot. Helen Keller could have seen why I left early with that girl.
I mean, okay, no hard feelings, but I wasn't having a great time. Somebody else was also not having a great time, so we just both decided to leave on mutual agreement.
And
there was nothing more to it.
And did you guys part on the square? Or was there more? Well, I mean, hey man, congratulations, you really struck gold with her.
Did someone put amnesia in your drink last night or something?
What?
You remember Jessica?
Yeah?
Jessica, my girlfriend, your ex.
Yeah, and
I've gone 2 months with her now, man. I'm not just gonna drop it like it was some phase.
she is a phase. Jessica is most definitely a phase, man. What? I mean, 2 months is more than enough time to know how you feel about somebody. Do you really think it takes a year? Or 10? Do you think Jessica really loves you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Then why did she give you back the picture frame? Listen, I knew I was her phase, and I knew when I was no longer needed. So let me ask you, do you really think she loves you?
Shuttle's leaving soon, and I should catch it.
Talia, hey, how was everything?
Terrible.
Oh, what did the photographer get?
He got Ronnie with Manuela being unfaithful.
How unfaithful?
Very.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Have you broken up with him?
Yeah, it's over now.
That's unfortunate. I know how much you loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you passionate about?
What?
Like, what are you passionate about?
Tacos?
Oh, well, hey, me too. I've heard of this great place that sells Mexican food in Rochester. They sell great al pastor and lengua. Do you like guacamole?
Sure.
So, would you like to go out to the restaurant?
I mean,
I'm sure it'll take your mind off of Ronald kissing Manuela at Georgian.
can you afford that? Good Mexican foods can be really expensive.
Oh, most certainly. Some guy owed me money and he finally paid me. Is $200 enough for tacos and tequila?
Why is this here?
What, that?
Yeah.
Looks like a smiley face.
Why is it there?
I'm sure the guy liked to flaunt or put a little flair on everything, including his debt.
Or maybe it's something that Ronnie and I do when we give things to each other, and no one draws it quite like him. Why do you have this?
Ronald was the one that owed me money. That's it. He owed me some money.
So, if I go to Ronald and ask him if you owed him money, he'll say, yeah, I did.
Yes?
Why don't you tell me the truth? Just tell me, and I won't have to involve the authorities. I won't bring in the CIA, the FBI, the RPD, pub safety, KGB. What did you want with me and Ronnie?
wait!
No, I'm done with you.
I'm sorry, please don't leave. Did you have to be so rough? We can still have a good date.
Tucker, I can see you're too stupid to understand, but I hope you understand this. If you so much as look or breathe in my direction within 5 feet of me ever again, I will end your life and the life of your lineage in a fraction of a second. Do that out of the conscience of their mind.
Just listen. Before you do something crazy, I can explain. I am not the type of person that likes breaking up relationships. It's just something I had to do. I did not mean anything I said to your boyfriend. I never wanted to do it in the first place. I had no choice, and
It's okay.
Marian? Yeah, it's Manuela. Don't come to my room ever again. I don't care what you do.
Hey, Lily. Sorry, what's the seating capacity for a blanket?
2.
So, how long have you been doing this resolution?
About an hour.
Good view?
It's getting better.
Cool. You're gonna have to forgive me, but I've been thinking about that moment last night a lot.
You're forgiven.
I just keep coming back to it, and I just keep thinking that why?
Why
Why we?
I don't know. The scene calls for it.
Nah.
I don't know, because we walked together. You seemed genuinely interested in me. Because I haven't had a good conversation in a long time. Because I feel alone.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You don't have to.
I know what I'm gonna do with Jessica. I'm gonna give her the very best dinner I can. Then after that, I'm just not sure how long I'm gonna be with her. It might be another day, it might be another month. I just don't want you to wait for me or anything. I know you and I, we're both gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Right now, I need to show this girl the best dinner I can.
Sounds good.
Well, I hope you enjoy the sunset then.
I will. Oh, Elliot. I predicted it. I wonder what will happen next.
I can see we have something in common. I don't think neither you or I actually want our stories to end yet.
I don't know. You might judge my ending more than yours.
Please. I shared too much the second I started this thing.
So, how does yours end? All right. So, I entered his room to tell him about Tucker and the photographer's plan. We first talked about our days because we hadn't seen each other most of last week. I was then about to confess to him, but that was when he started saying he wanted to tell me something. That was when he admitted to taking bribes from students in exchange for good grades on tests and homework assignments. He then told me how someone was blackmailing someone and that he had paid ransom for insurance. He said he just needed to tell someone because I'd been bothering him all week, and he didn't want it to ruin his life. He had a panic attack, so I embraced him, and he hugged me back. I could feel his breathing slowing down with time. Feeling the weight come off of him made me realize that I couldn't break his heart again. I love him too much to do that to him. So, what's yours?
We had our anniversary dinner. The food was great, and the aesthetic was great. But I knew that I wouldn't feel great until I resolved something. So I asked her. Asked her why she was with me. But she seemed taken aback by the question. But after a while, she said, "It's because I'm there." She then talked about Gareth and how any time they were together, he seemed like his mind would rather be anywhere else than with her. She then said I'm the direct opposite of that. And that's why she was with me. That's something I've been thinking about since last night. I love her. I don't know how long she's gonna love me.
I wonder.
Wonder what?
I wonder how it's gonna end for both of us.
I don't know. Maybe it just comes and goes. You can either let it erode you, or you can grow.
Maybe.
Oh, shit. I have to go see Jessica right now. We're going to Barnes & Noble.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, well, I have to thank you for listening to my story. So thank you.
I think you too.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thanks. You too.
See ya.